You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Well, Bitcoin last time, let's talk about Bitcoin in 4-hour chart and 1-day chart as usual. Okay, so remember, I'm gonna start working with the 4-hour chart and 1 day, and after that, I'm gonna continue with the live stream with technical analysis. Okay, so in the last technical analysis, I was expecting Bitcoin was here, around here, yes, and the projection was to the downside, right? So after that, I said if Bitcoin breaks $20,800, you will see other pullback. Other test to $19,000. In this case, Bitcoin holds this level, and after that, we see this move to the upside, testing the highest point of this resistance here in this because Bitcoin is still in range, right? So right now here, yeah, at this point in 4-hour chart, I didn't take a short position here. Actually, yes, but I got to stop it here around $21,000, 200 around there. And after that, I didn't take any positions. After that, actually, I opened a scalping position from $21,500, and after that, I closed my position around $22,400 around there. So that is the only move I did in 4-hour chart. And now let's talk about the 1-day chart. Okay, you want to know my projection in 1 day and 4-hour chart is very easy. We have multiple various variants here in OBB, as you can see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes here, and also the big one here is this one. So the projection is simple. Is test to the MI55 around here. Yes, this area around 21,600, 800. That is going to be the pivot, and I will start looking for our chart. As you can see here, we have also in curve, we have the various divergence in progress. So technically speaking, there is no setup right now. Of course not. I don't recommend you to start shorting right now because, well, we have something good is happening right now in macro timeframes. But well, we are going to talk about it in later. So right now, in the very short term, I mean, let me recap here. It's very simple. Bitcoin is testing the highest point here of this range, as you can see here. And the technical analysis in 4-hour chart is very simple. Is a pullback around $21,000, $21,000, $20,800, $21,000. As long as Bitcoin is holding this area, I am expecting order leg up. So keep in mind here we have bullish various divergence here in some indicators. So just be careful if you are opening long positions right now. Yep. Remember the rule is very simple. We don't open long positions in the biggest areas of demand, and also we don't short in the lowest points. Okay. So right now let's talk about the 1-day chart. 1-day chart is the most important right now here, and let me show you here. Well, here Bitcoin, I said, okay, yesterday, 2 days ago, I think, I said Bitcoin here. I was expecting the projection is like this, right? Like this. And I know many people will say, no, you were wrong, right? You were wrong. Bitcoin is to the moon right now. And let me tell you something. The projection in 1-day chart is still like this. Okay? Simple. I am done with my technical analysis. Okay? So okay, low sound. Okay, let me check here if I can help you with my sound here. Okay, gain. Okay, let me see. Please let me know if it's better right now. Okay, so let's continue. The projection is the same. Why? Because Bitcoin is still in downtrend in 1-day chart. Okay, so very close to the MI55 here, around here. Very close here, right? People are in FOMO to the moon, right? Well, this is my projection. I know always my projection is not popular. I know we don't like it, right? As usual, people they don't like my projections because they want to see green candles all time. Okay, so any close below $21,000 800, $21,000 100 under this area, as you can see here, you will see something maybe you will not like. Any close below here, you will see sell signal here in 1-day chart here, in 1-day chart, yeah. And after that, you will see other tests to maybe $18,000, $19,000, and maybe lower prices. If Bitcoin breaks, let me be specific. If Bitcoin breaks $20,700. So always in my technical analysis, always, it's not the first time. Every time you will see in a of course it depends on the trend. In this case, in downtrend, always my projection is gonna be around the MA21, MA55, and always it's gonna be the same thing here. Yeah, the projection is like this, and that's it. How we can talk about reversals in 1 day chart? It will take maybe 1 month, I think, 1 month around there. 1 month or more. You ask me right now, okay, how you are gonna be bullish in Bitcoin in 1 day chart? It's very simple. You will see the MI55 here and the MI21 contracting here in some point. Bitcoin is gonna be, in the best scenario, Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways here, and after you see breakout here, testing here this area, and after that, $1 million, right? The title of this video. So that is the how I'm gonna be bullish in 1 day chart. As you can see, it's a process. It's not something like you see 2-3 candles in green. That is, oh my god, to the moon. No, actually not really. Now, I think if you want to know my prediction right now in 1 day chart, well, it's like this. Okay, very close to the MI55, not exact. Maybe other test, who knows, around here, between $23,000. Actually, at this point even could be the top, around $22,800, and also 23 in 1 day chart. Very optimistic price, yes, maybe around $25,000 maximum, and no more than that. I am expecting to see Bitcoin at $30,000, not this year, at least maybe not this year, maybe some point next year. Right now, here in 1 day chart, that is my projection today. So we have some pivots, very clear pivots right now here. Let me repeat here in 1 day chart here, as long as Bitcoin is holding this area around $20,800, so that means the 55 in 4-hour chart, yeah. Yeah, maybe other test to the 55 years, but after that, continuation to the downside. Okay, so that is my prediction. I know maybe it's not something you were expecting. Now let's talk about, well, with this technical analysis in 1 day chart, my prediction is done. Of course, technically speaking, right now here with ADX negative here below the neutral level, I can tell you right now this move to the upside doesn't have momentum. Also, the time, yeah, maybe you will hear about this, but you heard before, but the time is over. The move from Bitcoin from this point, yeah, this is the buy signal, yeah, from here the move was to the MI55, yeah, and right now here Bitcoin was just lazy for maybe 1 month, trying just lazy, and here in the last moment testing the MI55 around there. Well, when you see the curve showing this sell signal here, you will see potentially, actually the confirmation is going to be any close below 20,800, and after that you will see continuation to 19K, 18K, and maybe lower prices. Now, bullish, yes, I can see some things very bullish right now. I really like some accumulation in 1 day chart, so Bitcoin has really good chance to do something very interesting here. Okay, I am not saying Bitcoin is going to zero, of course not, but if you want to hear from me, at least for me, like, oh, Bitcoin to 30K, 40K, whatever, I don't think so. Maximum, I will say maybe 25K is the highest point I am looking for in 1 day chart. Okay, let me be clear, in 1 day chart, so in the next 10 days. Okay, so if you are thinking you are missing something or you miss the bottom because, oh my god, many altcoins they are pumping right now, right? I think you should just come down and step back and wait for the pullback. Okay, so how I'm gonna be bullish again for, I mean, very bullish for Bitcoin is very simple. You will see this pullback, Bitcoin holding here, this area, without breaking for all this week. I don't think so, honestly. I think it's gonna break, and you will see the sell signal here, and in the next buy signal here, if Bitcoin holds this area 19K, yes, here I will say, hey, my friend, to the moon, right? Why? Because it's very different when you see the price here, when a buy signal here, because we never have the buy signal here, with just the momentum is losing, right? So that's why if you are thinking this is the bottom, I know all the media they are calling the bottom right now. I have my own opinion, but as I said, I explained it many times. Okay, so not just because you saw some green candles, it's like, oh yeah, to the moon, all in, to $1 million. No, let me be clear. We are very far away to see a bull market. Yeah, very extremely far away. I mean, very far away. And actually, right now in this live stream, because this technical is 4 hour chart and 1 day chart. Remember, I'm gonna post 2 videos. You don't want to here 1 hour of live streams, because if you want to stay here in the live streams because you want to learn my system of trading, right? But you don't care about it. You want to see my projections. You will just wait for my short videos. Usually I upload 2 videos, one for 4 hour chart, another one is an update in 1 day chart. Okay, so Max, okay, I'm gonna answer the questions, okay, after I finish the technical analysis in the macro perspective. Okay, so I said on Twitter and also in my private channels, this is the most important week for Bitcoin. Okay, let me show you why. Okay, for this, I am not going to show you Bitcoin. I'm going to show you use the dominance. Use the dominance. Remember the contrary indicator I'm using for Bitcoin, right? Other people they are using stocks. Well, in my case, I am using use the dominance. Okay, let me show you here in the long term. Okay, in the long term, the next 3 months. Well, for first time, not we don't have confirmation. We have a warning signal right now. In the next maybe next close, Bitcoin potentially will confirm a sell signal here in USD dominance. Well, I strongly invite you, my friend, to do your own back testing, and you will see like every time when we historically speaking we have this sell signal here. Actually, it's very obvious. You can see it right now here. Every time when we have this sell signal, you will see at least or correction or at least a test to the MA55 here. Yeah, so that means, well, you can expect 2 or 3 months for some green candles, at least 1 month or 2 months or three for Bitcoin, yeah, in the markets. Now, this is the bottom? I don't think so. I know your PI cycle called the bottom. I don't think so. This is the bottom. Why? Because, well, it's very simple. USD dominance is about to show this signal. So in my experience, of course, using this technical analysis in the past, we are first of all we need to identify the trend, right? The trend is your friend, and the trend of this asset is, I know you know the answer. It's an uptrend, right? So the maximum target for this asset in weekly chart, if we have the sell signal present this weekend or this close, is the MA55. And after that, what happened here? Continuation to the upside. You see? So this asset is in a very healthy uptrend. And the worst thing here, my friend, is the monthly. The monthly is still bullish. Yeah, the ADX is positive. The good news is this asset is forming a better divergence in monthly. That is going to be wonderful for Bitcoin. But as I said before, in my perspective, my humble opinion, the bottom is not in. We are not there yet. As I said many times, I know my opinion is not popular. I know, but well, I respect, right? So here, this pullback, yes, in macro timeframes, you can expect maybe August, September is they will be green, maybe for Bitcoin altcoins also, yeah. So here I am honestly, personally, I am getting ready, buying some altcoins, of course, because I am expecting this maybe bounce, yes, but just be careful. If I said it's because I am buying some altcoins or maybe Bitcoin, I am not saying because I am expecting Bitcoin will just go up tomorrow for the next 10 days. This projection is for the next 3 months, okay? The next 3 months. And also, this projection could be very easy invalidated if the ADX is still positive. Remember, ADX is going to tell us the strength of the move, right? As long as the ADX is positive here, we need to be very careful because this could be a fake out, okay? So the projection right now for USD dominance is like this, yeah? MA55 the next 2 months. So in my humble opinion, I will short Bitcoin. Yes, of course. If I see the signal in one day chart, of course I will do it. But I am not expecting the big short. Okay, the big short. Of course not. I will be very careful with my right now. So that's why very good news for Bitcoin. Yes, maybe August, September, we will see some green candles. That is my expectation. Yes, but in general, the bottom for me is not in, and maybe you will see in November a big surprise for Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's talk about the next chart, and this chart is very, very, very important. And Bitcoin, well, let me show you. I think please you have to do your own opinion, your own research about this. Just I want to share what I found here. Okay, if I show you here the moving average 200, right? The moving average 200. Okay, let me change the color here. It's gonna be white. Okay, perfect. Okay, as you can see here, Bitcoin is still holding, is still below there. And finally, today and yesterday and today, we saw some test to this area, and it's acting as resistance. Okay. The good news, my friend, is today, well, I don't know your country, but here is Tuesday. So we have all the week because Bitcoin really has a good chance to close the weekly above 23K. Yeah. So if we see this close about 23, 24K in weekly chart, we will see a pullback, yes, but there is a very high probability that pullback is gonna be the buy. So let me explain. If we see this pullback here, for example, Bitcoin is closing right weekend like this. The body, the candle is closing like this. Yeah, something like this, around 24, 25K. Yeah, the weekly chart, I mean, this weekend. The next pullback here, maybe you will not see 19K or 19K again. Yeah, it's gonna be like ABC, and after that to the moon, right? But if Bitcoin close again, other candle here, and even worse, close below $21,000. Remember, $21,800. Right? Remember, it's in one day chart. Is very important pivot. Any close below this pivot around $20,800, you will see validation and full rejection of this, and after that you will see 18K and potentially maybe lower prices. Okay, so this is a big thing here. And now the second big thing here is the monthly. Remember, the monthly is gonna close in 10 days. Now we have 10 days. The countdown started. Any close below 25K, the monthly in July, yeah, is gonna be the first month in the history for Bitcoin closing below a full body monthly below the MI55 in the history, all the history, right? So I know the historical PI cycle, the moving average, all the things, right? People they were saying is the bottom, right? Is the bottom. That is my problem. Now many people they know about this. They know about the moving average 200. Now they know the PI cycle. Now they know many things, right? So now that's why they are looking for this the bottom. Maybe they are right. I am not saying they are in technically speaking. Actually, I did my back test and actually they are right. But also at the same time, we have these kind of warnings. We cannot ignore these kind of warnings, right? So the game is very simple. The bullish scenario for Bitcoin is you want to see Bitcoin from right now until November all 2022 just oscillating here between $25,000 and 19K. Yeah, shopping market here. That is gonna be the best Bitcoin can do. Of course, in sideways, right? Very bullish. I will say if Bitcoin close the monthly above 25K, like for example, the body is here like this. Imagine this body is not closing, right? In the next 10 days, we see this close like this, a green candle like this. My friend, this is gonna be a bear trap, and you will see maybe in November around $30,000, $35,000. But honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. And why? Because, well, I explained many times in the macro time frames why, right? So reversals in 6 month chart, bi-monthly sell signal, blah blah, etc., right? So that's why be careful, okay? So What I'm expecting right now is very simple. Bitcoin, the projection in 1-day chart is still the same. It's same as before. And usually, always, I will not change my technical analysis. It's going to be like this. Maybe other test to maybe 22, 24. Retailers, they have to buy, right? Here. Yeah, without retailers, market makers, they cannot make money. This is a business. This is a business, remember. So the key level here is this. We have two pivots. This one, very good for Bitcoin, right? Very good for Bitcoin is holding, and maybe other test 55, eventually maybe 26, 25, around there. Breaking this level, very bad for Bitcoin. Last hope, $19,000. If this level breaks, well, to the ground, okay? So that's why one thing remember, if you are buying for investing, the projection I said for USD dominance is for the next 3 months. This technical analysis in 1-day chart is for the next 10 days, okay? So please, I want to be extremely clear with this, okay? Technical analysis 1-day chart is, the projection is 10 days. That's it, okay? By the end of the month. The next 3 months, I am expecting potentially a bounce, as long as we have the sell signal, the confirmation in weekly chart, okay? So just be I am defensive, okay? I need to be honest. I mean, I bought some icons, for example, Solana. Solana, I am at $36 around here. Let me show you Solana. That's why I was looking for Solana a long time ago. I was around here at 36, not the bottom, of course. When you say at the bottom is 32, yes, but I didn't know. We don't know if this is the bottom or not, right? I bought here, and what I'm gonna show you a little bit of risk management, just a little bit. Why? Because I have an announcement. I'm gonna launch the new section on this channel, where I will ask the most common questions about trading, and the first question is about risk management. Okay, so I'm gonna create a specific video about risk management. Of course, there are many ways. Many traders they manage the risk very different in a very different way. I will show you some strategies I follow to manage my risk. Okay, but here, for example, here one of them, actually that is the most common I use. For example, here when I open my position in a spot, because I am in a spot in alts, I don't use leverage in alts, never. So this is, for example, my stop loss, right? For example, here, like here, like 6%, for example. 6 is an example, right? For example, here in a spot, my projection is around, maybe in the long term, maybe Solana will hit maybe $50, $60, or a little bit more. So in the moment when I see Solana is moving up, I am in profit, right? What I'm going to do is very simple. I'm gonna just move my stop, and I'm gonna delete the losing scenario. Okay, so if my entry is at 36, maybe I'm gonna move my stop to maybe 36.5, and that's it. If Solana goes to the moon right now from here and never crash, very good, right? But if Solana breaks this level, 36, I will get out. I will get stopped. But the most important thing here is I will not lose my capital. Do you understand? Instead of trying to make more money in the markets, you must learn how to keep your capital, protect your capital. Okay? Very small losses and huge gains. Okay? That is the idea. Okay? So that's why that is my projection. Of course, with some coins, I am doing this. I am in profit actually right now, because if you are in the investing channel, actually I called for this move. I think almost 2 weeks ago, more than 1 week, I think. So I think many of you, I think so, right? Many of you, they are in profit. So the best thing you can do right now is protect your entry, okay? Because if I am right with Bitcoin, the projection in 1-day chart, you have two options. Or you take profits here, because technically speaking, you are trading 1-day chart with Solana. Here, if you are thinking to buy, no thanks. No thanks. Wait for the pullback, yeah? Hold in this area for maybe other 10 days. Wait for maybe August, and after that you see this, and also by signaling 1-day chart, yes, again other test, you see. But here, no. Remember, here is a test. Sorry, here is a test. And also this one, this level potential is gonna be tested as well. We need to see for Bitcoin, Solana, or all the coins you are using, you are trading right now, or you are investing, that level actually is working as support or area of demand. Okay. I need to be honest with you, like some altcoins, they are showing very good signals right now for a potential bounce, something like Matic. But you are thinking you are missing, oh my God, I am missing the move. No, many of them, they are in the lowest point. Just please do your own research. You need to study a little bit more and you will find many altcoins they are doing this. But as I said before, you must be very careful because we are not in a bull market. Let me say that again. We are not in a bull market. This, my friend, is gonna be just a bearish bounce here to what? Keep falling. Okay? This is like this, the projection. Of course, if we have the confirmation right now, technically speaking, right now for Matic, yes, sorry, for Solana, we have the signal right now here. So I will tell you right now, I am not financial advisor, remember? I am not financial advisor, but following my trading, my system of trading here, the next pullback for Solana, it could be a buy. Of course, the next 10 days in 1 day chart. Okay. So right now for Solana, if as long as Bitcoin is holding the range 19K, 20K, as long as it's holding that level, is in the long term, 3 months from right now, is like this. Okay. So just be careful and you can do exactly the same thing I did here for other altcoins. Please manage your risk because actually there are many altcoins. But as I said before, people, they see some green candles and they are thinking, oh, the bull market is here. No. So the last part for Bitcoin right now, I want to show you where, according to my technical analysis, when you will see the next bull market. And it's extremely simple, extremely simple. With this technique, you will not catch the bottom. You are looking for the next bull market. I mean, the next market, like for example, 2021, 2020, right? You're looking for the massive gains. Okay, let me show you. With Bitcoin, you can do it. Remember Bitcoin? Bitcoin is technically the king of the cryptocurrency. So if Bitcoin is bearish, everything is gonna be bearish. Now I think you learned about it, right? After 90% crash for all the altcoins. Now let me show you here. For this study, because it's not technical analysis study, we are gonna use the OBB, and it's this very simple. Every time the rule is very simple. Every time, historically speaking, every time when you see OBB breaking the ME55, we are technically in a bull market. Let me show you. We have this from this point and it's over this point. Yeah, we have this point and we have this point, right? We have this one and we have this one and we have this one as well and this one. Okay, so from this point was in June 2015. Bitcoin was in the lows, yes, around there, $200. Other test to the lows around $200 around there, and after that, massive move, 260 around there. Okay, the next area, yeah, using OBB, of course, here from 1,500 to around, well, 15,000, 16,000, more than 800% up. In 2018, from 3,000, yeah, to around 12,000 is 200. And the last one here in coronavirus the crash in coronavirus crash, sorry, around $5,000 around there to well, $55,000-$60,000, around 700%. Okay, so the question is, where are we right now? Now you can see this, right? Where are we right now? Are we in a bull market? Question. I think no, right? Look at this. The gap is massive. So it will take maybe all 2023. Yeah, all 2023. So that's why you are expecting right now, Bitcoin, I'm gonna buy this coin because to the moon and the next bull market. Well, good luck. So that's why I think it's very important. Timing is the most important and is the biggest issue for many traders. They want to make money yesterday, and that, as long as you are thinking in that way, you will lose everything. Okay, investing, trading in a swing trading is about time. Right now here, Bitcoin is doing something very interesting. Yes, yeah, is look for first time in long time. I can see some potential basement forming in OBB. So what I'm looking right now in OBB weekly chart is something like this, a basement, maybe 2 or 3 months in sideways without making new lows. Yeah. So I want to see maybe August, September, regardless of the price, I want to see just OBB in sideways. Maybe by the end of the year, maybe March 2023, you will see potentially a bounce here. And yes, maybe there we will see the next bull market at least. So what that is a thing, and also one thing here, technically speaking, yes, Bitcoin is about to see, we are gonna see potentially maybe this close this weekend, the bounce signal here. But one thing I want to show you here, the ADX is positive here. If you do your own back testing, because I am showing you what I did, you can do it in your own screen. Just watch every time when you see this in the previous bear markets. If you study the ADX, always the ADX was very weak. If I show you here, for example, here, yeah, Bitcoin is crashing here, and also look at the ADX. The maximum value of ADX was around, let me show you what it was, maybe 30 around here, as you can see here, and after that negative, well, sideways, and after that bull market, right? So in 2018, here, ADX maximum 25, 26, and no more than that. You see, and after that bull market, okay, or more upside. And here as well, the same thing here. Same thing here. Yeah, Bitcoin crash here. ADX was negative here. Every time in the past, ADX is a negative or very weak, right? This is the first time in the history we have a very powerful ADX in a bear market. This. You can do your own back testing, okay? Not me, I mean, just I'm showing the facts, okay? So, I know many people are calling the bottom. Yes, maybe they are right. So that's why the only thing I want to show you both the scenarios, right? I know your PI cycle is calling the bottom right now here. Yes, I have other ways to call the bottom in my case. Let me show you. If I do this, for example, here, if I use here, the, what is this one? Yeah, the anchor VWAP here. If I do here, for example, the previous low here in 2015, yeah, you will see this asset always around the yellow line, and you will see, for example, 2018 here, you will see here the second, and you will see the first cycle here, the first one, yeah, from the, I think, let me see if with this exchange I can do it, because it is Bitcoin index. I always do it with Bitstamp. Sorry, let me do it here because, okay, let me fix this. I'm gonna do it again. I think I'm gonna use for this Bitstamp because with Bitstamp I got better results. Let me show you. I am using Bitcoin index because it has more data, but I never tested this VWAP with other exchange. Just the only exchange I'm using for this kind of study is just Bitstamp. I've been using Bitstamp, well, actually always, since 2016, I think. So that's why I am using this one. Okay, let me show you here. From this point, the lowest point in 2015, you see the yellow line always is acting as support. Every time when Bitcoin is testing this area, yeah, in 2018, 2020, is acting as support. And where is right now this area is at, well, 8,600. By the end of the year in November, I guess it's gonna be around $10,000 around there. So if I show you here right now from the lows in 2018, yeah, in 2018, where is this area? Well, the bottom is in, right? So here, look at, pay attention to this line here, yeah, in the VWAP, and well, Bitcoin found support around $17,600. Honestly, I bought here. When I saw this, I bought around $18,000. Yeah, in a spot, of course. I am not trading, not in long, yeah, because it's for long term. And also, this is about risk management. Right now, I am in profit, right? Of course, just a little bit. Yeah. What I'm going to do, instead of just using DCA, like many people, oh, if crash more, I will buy more. Well, here I am in profit. So, same thing. Right now, I am in technically in a spot, but technically long also. Let me do this. Oh, yeah, here. So I am here, around here, 18 here. So my stop loss was below here, of course. Now I deleted that scenario. So I move my entry above the stop above my entry price. So if Bitcoin, for example, in the next 2 months, in August, is an example, right? Breaks $18,000, no problem. Why? Why? Because I will not. I didn't make money or didn't make profits. Okay, no problem. But the most important here is I didn't lose. So if Bitcoin breaks this level, for example, in this better scenario, and breaks here, yeah, to maybe $10,000, I can use my capital I invested here, and I can buy even more here. You see that? So there are different ways. There are different ways. Just I wanted to show you here. And one thing here, the PI cycle just was tested 2 times, and also do you read the? I mean, sorry for saying this, but you have no idea how many requests people ask me about this indicator. I know it's a good timing for doing this. Let me show you here. 36 minutes. Maybe I will record a video for that. But a very good trader I respect on YouTube, actually, he posted one video, and he's totally right about this. The PI cycle indicator was tested, called the bottom, yes, 2 times for Bitcoin. But if you use this indicator for SP500 or Tesla, you will see it's very, very bad indicator. Okay, so when you want to trust in one indicator, for example, this system, you can use this system in all the markets, stocks, cryptocurrencies, gold, silver. Why? Because I back tested it and it's working. But if you test the PI cycle, for example, indicator in other markets like gold, silver, other indicators, you will see if that indicator is working. You see? If that is not working, is because, well, you have a problem there. You cannot trust 100%. You see? That's why I am defensive with that kind of indicators, okay? Okay, so macro timeframes, well, very simple. Very important week. Very, very important week. This use the dominance about to fire a sell signal. Yes, about to fire. Potentially Bitcoin is gonna fire here a potential bounce signal here. Bounce signal, not reversal, bounce signal. If next week Bitcoin fires this signal, the projection, not now, not today, is gonna be like this. It could be like this, okay? Let me be more specific. It could be like this, okay? 26, $27,000, maybe August, September, and there. To the moon? No, my friend. To the ground. Continuation in a very friendly, healthy downtrend. Because this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend, okay? Here, people who call the bottom here, yeah, of course. Okay, so let's continue. I think for one weekly chart, I think I'm done. If you have any questions, okay, I'm gonna answer the questions right now. Okay, so let's continue with the questions. Okay, tell me what are going to get continuation. Okay, I think Dominic, I think I already answered the questions. The sound, I don't know, maybe. Kevin, remember, Kevin, timing is very important. Technical analysis in 4-hour chart is what you're gonna do in the next 24 hours. Yeah. Technical analysis in 1 day chart is the projection for the next 10 days. Okay. So for example, right now, this moment, 4-hour chart. Okay. Technically speaking, right now here, yeah, we have very surprises right now here. And also the ADX is losing, the OBV is losing here, the exponential here. And also we have very divergence here. We have 1, 2, and also the biggest one is this one. Yeah, so from this point and this point, yes. But the only reason why this asset is not crashing right now is very simple, because the ADX is still strong. It's about 23 and it's positive. So the question is, are you gonna short? Well, not me. Not me. Okay? There is no short setup. Or maybe, at least with my system, there is no short setup right now. Okay? So when I'm gonna enter in short, if I see again other test, maybe in 1 hour chart, something like that, other test to the top of the range, something like this, and I see the ADX negative here, yeah, and also confirmation like the OBB is losing the previous low. Actually, right now it's happening, and after that, my projection for our chart is gonna be the ME55 always around here between ME21 and ME55 here, and the lowest point could be the volume profile here around $20,800 around here. So in 4 hours, that is the projection. There is no short setup right now. Yeah. Now in the 10 in 1 day chart, yeah, in 1 day chart, 10 days, 10 days. So that means if Bitcoin is right now here, around this area, and you see the sell signal right now here, for example, here, well, from that moment we have a countdown, okay? So we have here 10 days. So the projection for the next 10 days is gonna be like this to the downside, okay? So examples, always I have many examples because you have the best master, and the best master is not me, is the market itself, okay? So here, let me show you. Bitcoin in June, I think June, yes, in June, okay. We are here to the moon, right? To the moon right now here, to the moon. Yeah, people say no, the next target is 40K, whatever. Okay, no, time is over. Even worse, even is worse right now here because, well, I will not explain more, but this is like very close to the ME55 here, very close. I cannot tell you exactly the price, but here, when you see the curve showing this signal here, the projection is gonna be like this. And you have no idea how many times I posted the same projection, maybe for 1 week, something like that. People hate me, yeah, especially in the comments on YouTube, yeah. You see, you call the bottom, you are bearish, but the price is moving up. Newbie, right? Rocky. Okay. So after that, what happened? Well, after 1 week, what happened? Well, to the moon, Bitcoin is to the moon, is going to the moon, 100, we are still in bull market, yeah. Yeah. And after that, well, sell signal warning here, sell signal present here, and after that, well, now you know what happened. Okay? In the context of a very healthy downtrend. Okay? Now, of course, this move was more significant. Why? Because following my rules of trading, projection from ME55 in OBB is they are destructive. Destructive. I mean, you will not, if we see these rejections in OBB just maybe a couple times per month, maybe 1 time per month, or maybe 1 time every 3 months, they are destructive. Destructive. And you will see more than 10K, I don't know, 15K move. I don't know, they are very destructive. So far, this one was an amazing short here. Actually, I am still in short right now, just a small position at $31,500. And maybe in the next pullback here, potentially will close my short. Okay, so let's continue. Here, the good thing here, the OBB is still healthy, so we don't have this setup. Okay, perfect. But we have this setup here. Okay, it's very similar, right? So what we can expect? Okay, here you will see in my comments on YouTube, people say, no, you are wrong. No, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I want to see you in the next 10 days. Okay. And after that, please let me know what happened. The projection is like this. I can be wrong. Yes, totally fine. Yeah. But based on the historical data, my probabilities, they are like this. Okay. So you want confirmations? Very simple. As I said before, any close below $21,000, you will see this, and potentially you will see lower prices. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with Bitcoin. Let's talk about the stock market, SP500, because I want to see what is going to do SP500. Let's see, SP500 here. Okay, so we have this bounce here from this point and this point, perfect. But, well, actually, Bebo is not here today, but we were talking about this, and the projection was to the upside, at least for a bounce. Okay, The problem with this is again time. Remember, this bounce was not enough. The SP500 got rejected by this area of supply. This is resistance. And the ADX again is negative here. The projection is still the same as before to the downside. Okay. So if we know SP500 potentially will break, and also again, OBB is breaking down and forming 1, 2, 3, many highly embedded divergence here, careful. Be careful because the projection is still to the downside. Maybe around 3,700, around there will be the area. Okay. So right now here, remember this projection is for the next 10 days. Actually, I have a fact in my channel. You can see the top 10 or 20 questions people ask me about the channel, about my technical analysis. I think you will find all the answers there. Okay. So especially timing. But let's talk about the weekly chart because we have 10 days for, so we have the weekly and the monthly. We have 10 days. It makes sense. Look at this. We have potential bounce signal here forming right now for SP500. So remember, this is not to the moon. No, this is not to the moon. Reversal, no. This is gonna tell me at least the price is gonna start oscillating between this point and this point. You will see potential range here, potentially. Yeah. In the moment when you see the ADX here negative here, that projection is gonna change, and you will see the projection is gonna be a bounce. Okay. So in the macro timeframes, it's not smart to start looking for shorts for SP500. Why? Because you are very close to the MA55. Yeah. So if you want a short, wait for, well, it depends, right? Time frame you are looking. But here, no shorts, no thank you for me. I know many people, they are calling for the big depression and this kind of things. Technically speaking, I agree. In some point, we are gonna see it. Just the only thing I can say this is 6 month chart close as reversal. Maybe you will see maybe some bounces, maybe this year, 2-3 months maximum, but more pain to come. Something like this, right? Something like this, bounce, yes, to the moon, yes, and after that, something like this. 6 month chart, remember, is for the next 2 years. So 2023, this year, the next 6 months, and 2023, they are gonna be very bad for the markets. But in that process, I am gonna buy, I'm gonna play the macro bounces. Okay. So in the short term, one midterm, 1 day chart here, time is over again, ADX negative here. So I was expecting honestly 4K for SP500. Just we saw 10,900. Yeah, the volume profile here. Any close today, I will set below the mid-21 is going to be the trigger, and you will see other leg down to 3,700. So that means Bitcoin potentially will break 20K. Okay, again. Okay, so I think that's it for SP500. And also, let's talk about altcoins. If you have any altcoins, please let me know. Okay, let me see more questions. Why 25K max 1 day chart, no volume BPR? I think it's because, remember, the moving average MA55 1 day chart is around there. And also you have the MA55 in monthly chart around there. Okay, so okay, because 1 month, yes, you are right, Kevin, something like that, yes. Okay, so I think that's it for, you have more questions, please let me know. Okay, you want me to check altcoins or some stocks, please let me know in the comments, okay? I'm gonna start with Ethereum because right now, Ethereum to the moon and Ethereum to the moon and again 4K, right? 4K again. No, 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 no. This is like this, and that's it. I finish. Why? Well, you didn't buy Ethereum because I said long time ago, right? Okay. Time is over here. Yes, $1,000. But I said if this asset is holding here, well, we will see a bounce. Yes. Unless I need to be honest with you. I was not expecting to see Ethereum breaking right now like this. Yeah. I was expecting maximum 1,200, 300, no more than that. But this extension, well, let me show you here. We have the biggest area here of supply around this area. Maybe you will see this week other couple tests, maybe around maximum around 1,700 around there. And also the OBB is about to test the zero line here, because remember, below zero line, the volume is negative. We don't have, it's not healthy. Above zero line, we are technically in uptrend, in volume. Uh-huh. The theory of behind OBB is this: the volume must follow the price. So if you see the price moving up, you wanna see the volume following. Okay, this price moving up, yes, in a corrective way. This is a corrective way, you see, and after that, like this. But the merge, the fork. Okay, yeah, keep playing on Twitter. Okay. Mhm. So the good news for Ethereum is Ethereum has a very good chance to form a basement. Yeah. You are thinking right now, I miss Ethereum. I'm gonna buy now. I will say, wait a little bit. You know why? Because this asset is gonna test maybe around this area. And here, my friend, this area potentially could be a good basement for Ethereum, showing us maybe this is gonna be the next area of support. And yes, maybe we will see other leg up here and maybe higher prices, maybe in August, September. Okay, and rush. Okay, so let's continue here and let me show you here the weekly chart for Ethereum. Ethereum is showing something very interesting. Well, it's showing a corrective move to the MA21 around there, maximum around there. You see this area, and from there, well, my friend, continuation. Okay, that is the problem. People they think the bottom is in. I don't think so. The local bottom maybe yes, but in the macro scale, let me show you here. We have some bounces here, and after that, continuation. You see, in average, all the assets in the previous bear markets, and I think honestly this is going to be worse. They crash around 95%, 95%. So if we think, okay, Ethereum is from the top to the bottom, is 80%. Very close, yes, but not there. Maybe around, maybe other leg down. Maybe maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of months, maybe testing here, this area. Maximum maybe 1,800 around there. No more than that. If you are at 1,000, perfect, very good. You can protect your entry, enjoy the profits, but remember, we are not in a bull market. Mm-hmm. Yes, sorry. Just I've been busy because I am working with a project right now, actually for this channel, and also it's a trading journal. So I'm gonna show you this application, and maybe I'm gonna launch the beta version of this application maybe this week. I am looking, I'm waiting for the designer, the logo, some things I have to fix. After that, I'm gonna continue with the training courses, okay? Okay, so I think that's it for Ethereum. Let me continue with, okay, BNB. Please specify the timeframes, okay? Specify the timeframes. Okay, BNB. BNB is one of the coins actually I bought in a spot. My entry is around, let me show you my entry. My entry is around 230, around there. And what I did here is just I protected my entry. Technically speaking, if you want to buy here right now, no thank you, right? So what I did in my case, just I protected my entry. If this asset breaks to the downside, no problem. I will not make profits, but I didn't lose anything. Yeah, it's about risk management. Okay, so right now here, as you can see here, same as Bitcoin, we have this. Actually BNB is looking even better than Bitcoin right now here. But usually when it's not a good idea buying here. If BNB breaks and go and you see 300 again, honestly, I don't think so. I will be very happy, right? Because I am here. But if not, well, same as Ethereum. BNB has an opportunity to show all this area around 200, 220 is a basement and it's gonna be the bottom in the long term. Okay. Remember, bottoms they are a process. You will see consolidation in the long term, sideways. Okay. So okay, let's continue with other coins. Okay, let's talk about, for example, iOS. iOS in the weekly chart. Let me show you. Yeah, we will see potential a bounce signal potentially very soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks. And the target should be around maybe $1 with 50 cents. Of course, if we see Bitcoin respecting 19K as the range, right? Many coins they are showing the same thing. So you are thinking you are missing something. You didn't miss anything. Mhm. Look at this. Mhm. This asset looks like it's forming a basement. It's still in sideways. Yeah, between 0.16 and 0.24, now 0.30, and it's looking actually good. I mean, we have a buy signal, actually bounce signal here. And if I see the bounce, I see the signal for Bitcoin, because remember, at least with my rules, I need to see Bitcoin healthy, at least in sideways consolidating, to start looking for altcoins. I have some, yes, I bought some, but I am defensive in general. Okay, let's talk about Matic. Matic is something like I really miss Matic. I was looking for Matic, I think, last month. I was, but I didn't. I was waiting for Bitcoin to show me some more signals. But Matic, something like this. This is the corrective move I am looking for all the markets. Maybe in August, September. Okay, this is the corrective move. You see, from this point and this point and here. Well, again, people in FOMO to the moon, right? Matic, the next bull market. No, my friend, no, 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 no. This is like this. This is like this. Not now. Of course, it will take some weeks. You will see Matic here, maybe in sideways, maybe other leg here, maybe around $1 with 30 cents. But here, my friend, this is the worst, worst, worst price you can buy Matic. Okay? If you want to buy, well, wait for maybe the correction. At some point, the correction here. Yeah. And well, after the correction, you will see a basement. And this basement, you will see a basement here. The mathematic is going to start correcting here, basement here. And after that, yes, potentially here is going to be your basement, your new support. And from there to $10 you want. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, gold. Gold, interesting. Gold. Okay, gold. Interesting. You are trading gold at 4 hour. I got, okay, good. Let's talk about gold. Okay. Where is gold? Gold. Okay. This one is not gold. Here. Okay. Okay, my friend. First of all, in the weekly chart, just just you need to be sure. Okay, you are in the lowest point. You are shorting here. I think it's not smart. Okay. Okay. So here, 4 hour chart, we have bullish divergence here. This is like this. At least MA55 around 4 hour chart, maybe around there. MA55 around there. 1,700 around there. That is the thing. And 1 day chart. Let me show you here. But still the ADX is positive here. Potentially we have a bounce signal here, potentially soon, maybe in some point this week. So, but in the context, like this asset is testing the lowest point here, historically speaking, here. It's very bad idea to enter in short because, well, it's going to zero. Of course not. Yeah. You are going to enter in short here? No. Actually, I will start looking for long positions. Okay. Okay, let me see the wiki because I'm curious about this. Okay, yeah, testing the lowest point here. No, at least for a bounce, yes. At least a bounce, yes. I'm looking for a bounce. The monthly the signal here, bearish divergence here. Yeah, maybe maximum 1,650 MA55 there, and from there maybe a other bounce in the long term. Okay, so I think that's it for today. And that's it for today. So recap for Bitcoin, as I said before, if you don't want to just stay here all 1 hour just listening my technical analysis on the system, usually I post my projections in short videos on YouTube. Okay, so you don't have to see all of this, because I know for people staying here 1 hour it's sometimes difficult. Okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin here in the short term. Okay, 4 hour chart right now here. Technically speaking, right now here, we don't have short setups. Okay, if you are gonna enter in short because for some reason you want to enter in short, good luck. But ADS is still positive here about 23 level, even with the various divergence here. Potentially we will see maybe maximum is $21,000. And remember, the pivots are very clear right now. Any close for Bitcoin here around $20,000, 700, 800, get ready, because this is going to be the trigger, and you will see sell signal in 1-day chart, and you will see 19K tested again, and maybe, who knows, a little bit lower. Okay, a little bit lower. 4-hour chart, and now 1-day chart here. Recap here. Well, you are thinking here to the moon, because to the moon, no. Here, no thank you. Very close to the MA55, no thanks, it's not with me. And the projection always is gonna be like this. Okay, the next 10 days. Pivots, same as 4-hour chart, as you can see here, $20,800. The most bullish thing for Bitcoin is you see the sell signal here, right now, here, like this, and Bitcoin is in sideways without breaking anything, just in sideways here. Okay, Bitcoin cannot break 19K. Very simple. Okay, just get ready for this scenario, because if Bitcoin breaks $20,700, well, potentially no, we don't have higher embedded averagings anymore in OBB. Very good, actually. I like it. I need to be honest with you. I like the price action of Bitcoin. It's looking much better in macro timeframes, yes. But if you are thinking is the next bull market, no, or at least no. I don't think we will see bull market at least all this year. Next year, maybe potentially we'll see a bounce. Okay. I mean, macro rally like 2018, 19, something like this. Let me show you here. Weekly chart here, something like this. I am expecting we are going to see something like this here. This choppy market here in 2023. Yeah, getting ready for the next halving. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and well, see you next time.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.